Hey, welcome to Lisa's Real Spirit. Y'all know what we do over here. We just keep it real. Hold on, I got tabs open. Let me close my tabs. Y'all know what we do over here. We just keep it real. We keep it simple, but we keep it real. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. Y'all might hear my daughter in the background. You know, my daughter is special needs. She's Down syndrome and she makes noise. It's time for her to go to sleep. So she makes a little noise here and there while she's trying to go to sleep. What's going on, good people? Yes, I hope everybody's having had a fantastic day. For those of you that don't know, I don't celebrate holidays. You know, to each his own. I just don't. What it do, everybody. Hey, y'all, my lupus is flaring up. Yeah, I'm having a flare. Yes, indeed. Mm-mm-mm. It's gonna be all right, though. It's gonna be all right. Okay. That last video I did, it was called removing the mask, or, something about removing the mask. I think it was. I took that down. I'm going to redo that, but I had took it down. Okay, so we'll redo that. Tonight's video is reflecting. Let's do some reflecting. Okay, and I want to talk about this because some of y'all wait till the New Year's resolution. I feel as though you should start. If it's anything that you want to start or get into, you should do it. You should just do it. You shouldn't wait. You know what I mean? You should just do it. We shouldn't be waiting. You know, we shouldn't be waiting to do anything. If it's something that you want to do, you set your mind, you want to do it, just do it. We don't have time to be waiting. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. You understand? So I feel as though if it's something you want to do, you should just do it. Um, reflecting. Reflecting. I think we all should do that because we all should be growing we all should be growing and evolving. Okay. And so when you stop for a minute and you do some reflecting, it lets you know what you're doing in your life, which way you're moving, you know, and everything. So I think everybody should take time out to do some reflecting. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my daughter with all her noise. Go sleep, girl. Go sleep. Go sleep. But I do. I think reflecting is a good way uh to help you with your life. You understand? I really do. I think that's a good way to help you, you know, through life. When you stop and you take that minute for yourself, you know, to see if you're going in the right direction or if you are on the right path, because sometimes we get caught up in doing what we're doing, and we don't recognize that we are not going the right way because we just get caught up in life. So I think sometimes we need to stop and take a moment to ourselves and do some reflecting to make sure that we're on the right path, you know? That's just how I feel. Reflecting just do so much for you. Meditating, reflecting, it just do a lot for you, let you know which way you're going, if you're going the right way or if you're going the wrong way. You know, but some of us don't take that time out to do the reflecting. We don't never take time out to do that. And I think that's where we mess up at, you know, because we don't take time out to do it. So yeah. Let's see something. So yeah, that's how I be looking at it, you know. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Where's the mm, mm, mm. Fly like an eagle through the sea. Fly like an eagle, and my spirit carry me. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, just gonna let me do this or not. Will it? Yeah. Just gonna let me do this or not. I was trying to see if it would, if I could change and change it and go live on my phone. But I don't know if it's gonna let me do that. I don't know if it's gonna let me do that. Do that. Let me see. Let's see. It might. Michelle is loud. She is loud. She is loud. Loud, loud, loud. She's loud. Loud, loud. Now, when I get off of here, she'll quiet down. But she's loud right now. Loud, okay? She is loud. Loud. I want to fly like an eagle through the sea. Yes. Oh, I might can do it. I might can do it on my phone. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Guys, my daughter is loud. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs and, you know, do my video. Cause she's loud. She louder than me. She really is loud. I mean loud. Just loud, loud, loud. Look, now I said I was gonna go upstairs. Now she got quiet. Mm, 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 mm. Well, My cat be getting on my nerves. Go somewhere and sit yourself down. Or get out. One or the two. One or the two. You're getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. I think I got everything straight. I got everything straight. Oh boy. I think I got everything straight, y'all. What's going on? What he do? What he do? What he do? Hey, get the, yeah, get the. What's going on, good people? Yes, we are talking about reflecting. You know, it's that time where I think some of us really need to pay attention to which way we are going in life, like, and what are we doing in life? You understand what I'm saying? Like, are we reflecting on ourselves so we can become better people? You know, because some of us don't do that. We just be doing what we want to do in life, and we really don't be paying attention to. Excuse me. We really don't be paying attention to. Excuse me, y'all. To what we really supposed to be doing. You know, some of us don't never do any reflecting on what we are or who we are and what we doing. Are we going the right way in life? Are we doing the right things in life? Like those are some of the things that we should be reflecting on. But some of us never do that. We just do what we want to do. We do what we want to do. And we let it go at that. You know? You know? So that's just something that we all need to be kind of paying attention to and reflecting on. You know? What are we doing as a person? You know, what are you doing as a person? Are you a good person? That's 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 something that we need to reflect on. Some of us, are we good people? Do we treat people right? Do we treat people the way we wish to be treated? Because let's be clear, we got some people out there that don't treat people right, other people right. They want everybody to treat them right, but they don't treat other people right. And that's just the truth. So that's something that we need to be looking into. Do we treat people right? Do we treat people the way we want people to treat us? You know? And some of us gotta stop with the phony and the fake shit. You know what I mean? When I say that, I mean I run across that a lot with some people, right? They just fake and phony. You know, they I'm trying to see how I can put it short and simple. They act one way, right? They act one way around a lot of people. But then when you it's like when they by themselves, they somebody totally different. You know what I mean? And like for instance on YouTube, right? Some of these people on YouTube act one way on screen, but when you meet them in person, they act like somebody totally different. You know what I mean? I just don't like that fake phony shit because I just keep it. I act the way I act all the way around the board. Okay, you meet me somewhere one day, I'm gonna act the same way I do on the screen. I'm not gonna switch up on you. But that's how some people are, so fake and phony. I just, I don't like that. I don't like that. And once I see that's who you are, I leave you alone. hmm I'll leave you alone altogether. Because I can't put up with that fake phony shit. That's why I say it's important to do some reflecting. Because if you do reflecting in your life, you doing reflecting is going to show you who you are, and how you act on a consistency. You see what I'm saying? When you do some reflecting, it's going to show you who you really are. You know what I mean? And so that's something that we really, some of us need to really get into is, you know, figuring out who we really are and what we all about. Seriously, because some of us are not who we act. Some of us act one way, but we really not that person. For real, for real. We really not that person. Mhm. Grandbaby, watch when you open the door because the cat is out here, okay? Watch when you open the door because the cat is out here. And you don't want him in there. Yeah, so we just got to do better. As people, we need to really do better because some of us we want one thing. Um, we want one thing, right? We want one thing, but then when uh when it comes to uh we act a certain way sometimes, and then some of us got 3 4 5 ways that we act up, like just and just some people just don't know how to be themselves. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be Dr. Jekyll, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Be who you really are. And I think it's hard for some people to do that because they don't really know who they are. And I think that's just the truth. And I think that's why we have a hard time with people being who they are. We do. Because some people don't know who they are. And that's why they can't be themselves. That's why they're not comfortable in their skin. Because they really don't know who they are. And that's something that some of us really need to work on. We really need to work on that. Like, seriously. We really need to work on that. Who we are, what we all about, and things like that. We really need to work on that. hmm We gotta work on that. Yep. Because one day, all of that is going to play a part. One day, all of that is going to play a part, you know, like seriously. So we really need to fix that. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to fix this thing. I'm really trying to fix something and it's not coming out right. I don't know why. Why it's not coming out right. I don't understand. I don't understand. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. 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 Yeah, I don't understand this. Yeah, I was trying. Wait a minute. I was trying to do something, y'all. I don't know why it won't do it. Yep. So, what I was saying, we just got to do better as people. We really do. Um, I feel like that. I feel like some of us just need to do better. I don't have friends. I don't have people I hang around and stuff like that because most of them are just fake. They are. They fake. They really don't do right when it comes to a real friendship and stuff. Most people don't know how to do that. It's like y'all good to go as long as you treating them right. And as long as you doing right by them, y'all good. But as soon as you need them, as soon as you need that person to be there for you, or you need that person, in the time of need, then everything changes. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. Mm-mm. I don't like that. Yeah, because that means you was faking and perpetrating all this time like you was my fucking friend because you wanted somebody to lean on. You wanted somebody where you could borrow a few dollars from and stuff like that. But when it came time and I needed you, now shit changed. Now things done changed. I don't like that. And that's why I say some people need to do some reflecting because when you reflect on yourself, it lets you know who you are and how you moving and how you shaking and baking out here. You understand what I'm saying? When you do some reflecting. The only way you don't know like what's going on with you is because you don't do no reflecting and you don't pay it no mind. And for some people, that's who they are. They don't pay stuff no mind because they don't really care. They don't really care enough to, to check their self. To make sure you're being a good friend, to make sure you're being a good wife, to make sure whatever whatever situation you're in. I feel like everybody should do some reflecting to make sure you're being the person that you should be to that person. You understand? Whether it's a friend, a boy, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Mm. I just feel like everybody have even a parent. Like do reflecting so you could be, you might not be a good parent. You might think you're a good parent. But when you start doing that reflecting and you start laying things out and really paying things attention, right? you're going to find out that you might not be that good parent you think you are. And it may be time for some change, you know? Because let's be clear, some of us are very bullheaded and we think that we got it all together and we think that we always doing the right things. And I'm here to tell you that's a damn lie. Mm? Some of you are not doing the right things. Some of you do need to do some reflecting. Some of you need to do some healing, you know, because your trauma makes you act a certain way also. For some of y'all that's dealing with trauma and don't want to pay it no mind, you want to ignore it. Your trauma takes and makes you you know, some type of person also. Trauma can change you too. And some people be thinking they got it all together and they doing the right thing, you know, and they acting the right way and all that, and you don't. Mm-mm. You don't. Hmm. And that's something that we all need to pay attention to, you know, because I know some of y'all saying, oh, yeah, the new year coming in, my New Year's resolution going to be this, that, and the other. And I'm saying, you know, sometimes, listen, I keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all at all time. Sometimes that's bullshit. Y'all talk it because everybody else talking it. If you're going to do something, do it now. Don't wait for New Year's resolutions. Do it now. Do it now. I always tell people tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. Do that. Do that now. Do that shit now. Like seriously. Do it now. Don't wait. Let's not wait. Let's not wait. Let's do it now. That's just the way that's the way I see it. You know, some people don't maybe some people don't look at it like that, but that's the way I see it. I feel as though you should do it now. You should do those things now, not waiting. What are you waiting for? Because time waits on nobody, okay? And like I always tell people, tomorrow is not promised to none of us. It's just that simple. Tomorrow is not promised to none of us. Hmm. And so whatever you trying to do or whatever you thinking about doing, you better start doing it. Simple as that. Hmm. You better go ahead and start doing it. Hmm. It's just simple as that. Hmm. Start doing it today, like right now. You know, because it's time for people to make that change to be better, to start to be better people. It really is, because some of us are not even trying to be better people. You know, some of us are out here trying to get over on people, trying to, you know, we being snakes and stuff towards people. We backstabbing people and stuff like that. And like that's why I don't have no friends. I don't have no friends or none of that. I don't. I don't. I don't because I don't go for that. I'm a good friend. Okay. One thing you don't have to worry about is me stabbing you in your back, me crossing you, or any of that. I'm a good friend. And I know I am. And that's why I don't have no friends because I'm not going for that bullshit. You ain't gonna be smiling and grinning up in my face and stabbing me in my back. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We not doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We not doing that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. It's sad. It's sad, but that seems like that's the way of the world now. Is that everybody is backstabbing and what's that song? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. They backstab us, backstab us. I like that song. That song is true. That song is so true because that's what we're dealing with today. So many people, right, are smiling, grinning your face, and all along they turn around and and stab you in the back. I don't know what's going on with that, but it is hard to find real friends. It really is. It's hard to find real friends. I just stay to myself, but I know I'm a good friend. I am a good person, a very good person, and I know I am. Hmm. I just listen. I just watch people, right, and I get feelings about people. So when I do, I back up off of them. Hmm. If I get a feeling about you, I back up off of you. Hmm. Because a lot of people are like that. They act like they're your friends and shit, and then they backstab you. I see so much of that goes on, like girlfriends and then they look up and the girlfriend to screw their boyfriend and stuff like that. Yeah, I done seen it happen. You know. Hmm. I done seen so much stuff happen, and that's why I don't bother folks, and I stay in my lane because people are so shisty these days. Like seriously, people are shisty. So you got to be careful who you dealing with. You got to know who you dealing with. Simple as that. You know. But yeah. Yep. Yep. Well, you guys, I'm getting ready to go. I was trying this StreamYard thing out. You know, they done upgraded it a lot. So I was trying this StreamYard out. It seems to be working all right. I don't get the same. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if the notifications is going out or not. But I didn't get nobody on here like I normally do. You know. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But yeah. Um, I don't know if y'all got the my notification or not. I didn't get nobody on here like I normally do. So I don't know what's going on. I was trying this StreamYard out because I ain't used StreamYard in a long time. But I was just testing it out, you know, because they done upgraded it and it's doing a lot of things that it wasn't doing at first. They done put a lot of stuff in here, a lot of new stuff that make your your stream better, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if y'all didn't get my, maybe y'all didn't get my y'all didn't get my notification or not. I'm not sure. But y'all let me know if y'all got my notification or not through StreamYard. Because if not, I'll go back on YouTube, But y'all, please let me know. And again, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like I said, y'all, look more into reflecting. Do a lot more reflecting with yourself, because I'm telling you, it plays a big part in your life, and it lets you know which way you're going, what you're doing, if you're doing it right or if you're doing it wrong. Checking yourself as you move, as you push forward in life. Reflecting is a really good thing to do. It's like you looking within yourself. You know, it's like you paying attention to how you moving and stuff through life. You know, so you may want to try that out. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe, y'all, and I will holler at y'all on the next one. I was gonna stay on here a little longer, but I'm having my lupus is flaring up, so I don't really feel like staying on here too long. But I will holler at y'all on the next one.